I just took 2 payouts from Top Step totaling at $1,500 on Friday, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I did it with the trades, and then also how I keep my accounts so that I don't have all my eggs in one basket, and I'm gonna explain a bit on how I manage my Top Step accounts. So, let's do the Top Step accounts, and I'm sure as you guys can see, I'm not in my usual background. I got evacuated from the fires in Los Angeles, and I'm staying with my parents for a few days. So we got a slightly different setup going on. So as you can see, I have 5 Top Step XFAs. I have 2 150Ks with $3,000 of drawdown, and then I have 3 50K XFAs with varying amounts of drawdown in varying balances. So on Friday, I had a really good trade. Let me pull this up so you can see on Friday, I went from a balance of 465 to, and then I had a to the balance of 1340 with the P&L of 875, and that's when I took the payout. So 2 points with this. One, you don't need that big of a balance to take payouts. It's more about, are you able to build it up from a smaller balance, and how many accounts do you have? So I took 1,500 by from just these 2 accounts, and then they're gonna be back down to 600 after this, and I'm gonna trade all 3 again. With 600, I'm gonna go for 5 $200 days, and then I'm gonna be able to take a $2,000 payout again, and that could happen, very quickly. So how I manage the accounts, I have these 3 that I trade together, and then I trade these 2 together, and that way the risk is different, and I don't have to have all my eggs in one basket. It really allows for easier mental clarity when you're not, you're gonna lose them all or you're gonna make it all. That's what I found. So exiting out of Top Step, you can see this is the balance. It just I haven't made crazy amounts of money or anything, but I'm able to repay myself. I've spent a total of $3,000 with Top Step and in my first year of trading, and now I'm already paid back almost fully and I've taken a payout last year as well. So going into the trade that I took, let's actually start in the DRC. So this is the DRC from Friday, January 10th, 877. So you can see I had 2 feeler positions at the start, and I'm going to go over the lessons from this. And then the ending P&L went in profit. So in all 3 trades were the same idea. So this was a first feeler position at the New York VWAP. How are we going to react here? Are we going to want to continue lower, or because when we do try and get these pullback entries where we make the move and then we're retracing to the New York, there are days where it doesn't stay here very long. So, and then there are also days where it stays here for a long time. For example, if we go to Wednesday, yep, Wednesday right here. This is a great example. So we're selling off. Boom, look at this. We're at the daily VWAP for 2 minutes. And then you can see I caught the short. But we're at the VWAP for 2 minutes. But here, we're at the daily VWAP 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. So you never know exactly what you're getting into when you take these New York VWAP entries. And that's why in my playbook for 2025, I'm going to be looking to take these less and take the actual low of day break more frequently, which I'm going to be making a series on my trading strategy specifically so that you guys can learn exactly how I'm trading as well. But so I had 2 feeler positions here, and I closed both of them early for small losses. I was down 150. And as so I'm looking at what price pays. This price has paid this 58.85. This has paid, and then it's also paid again here. So I'm looking at the similar price levels being they're both off opening range low, and this indicator, it's an auto indicator by Edgeful. Edgeful is a great company that provides data and reports on all sorts of things. You can even reach out to them and ask for your own custom-made report templates. I will put my affiliate link in the description. You guys should definitely go check it out. All the indicators are free when you sign up. So what I'm looking at here is we rejected the same price level, and now we're breaking under the VWAP. So how I managed this trade was I first added in with about 5 mini con or micro contracts. Then I added another 5 on the break of the low of the VWAP. And then I just wrote it out to the bottom here. And I was just looking for 20 points. I got 20 points, and I actually added even like 3 or 4 more contracts in on this continuous shove down because the idea is saying I want to work. The idea wants to work. So if we just go right back to the DRC here, this is the third one. I actually pulled it just even a little bit before the full 20, and because I was really loading up. So I'm not used to swinging that large of P&L, and I was able to close out the trade earlier. So I it was a really interesting trade because we never know how long we're going to stay at the New York VWAP. And when the VIX is up, so here's a good tip. My favorite short setups is when the VIX is up over 5%. So we'll see it at 8, 10, 12, even as high. I've seen it as high as 22% before. And when the market's red and the VIX is up, those are really good short days. This is a huge gem. If you don't know this yet, trading the US markets, you really want to be sure that when the VIX is up, you're trading to the downside. So that's about it for this video. I took a payout and I'm on vacation now while I wait for my house to have their power back on.